How are you, everyone? We are going to discuss the physical environment, and in specific, we are going to look at fold mountains. But before I just do that, I wish to remind you on what you are supposed to observe in order to assist in curbing the spread of this deadly virus called corona. That kindly, if you don't have anything crucial to do outside the home, please remain at home. If you are forced to get out of your home, then maintain social distance, put on your mask, avoid shaking people's hands. So if you feel like coughing or maybe sneezing, please use your toilet paper and dispose it at the rightful place immediately. If you don't have a toilet paper, then always fold your hand like that, and you can cough or sneeze there. Above all, let us continue praying, because I believe in the power of prayers. God is going to see us through this. Today we want to look at the third type of mountain, known as fold mountains. Now, fold mountains were formed as a result of compressional forces. These are forces when forces are being exerted from either side towards the center, like the way I'm demonstrating like that. So this is what we call compressional forces. And when young rocks called sedimentary are compressed, what they do, instead of breaking or cracking, they fold, forming what we call fold mountains. This is exactly what I'm trying to explain. That these are the layers of the earth. These are the layers of the earth. And at the initial stage, there is this compressional forces being exerted towards the center. So this sedimentary rock, when it is compressed, it is going to fold. It will fold, and then this is now what lastly we shall have at the end of it. So compressional forces compressing the sedimentary rocks, and then coming up with a fold mountain. So there's a recent part. It is known as this one is known as anticline, and this one, the sunken part, is known as syncline. So we have the anticline and the syncline. If it happens that water fills the sunken part, then it will come up with a certain lake called the geosyncline lake. So in short, I'm trying to say that fold mountains are formed as a result of compressional forces. And now, something else I want you to know is that fold mountains will always appear common at the edges of the continent. So that is what we are calling the fold mountains. Examples of fold mountains, we have Atlas Mountains, which are found in Morocco. We have Cape Ranges and Drakensberg Mountains, which are found in South Africa. And this is exactly what I'm trying to put across. That is the rough sketch map of Africa. So Atlas Mountains in Morocco, then we have Cape Ranges at the Cape of Good Hope here, and then we have Drakensberg. And we have a song on these mountains. Atlas in Morocco, Cape Ranges, Drakensberg in South Africa, Aquapim in Ghana. So now, allow me to talk about residual mountains. We have residual mountains, and the word residue, the word residual comes from the word residue, which means the remains. Now, when we talk about residual mountains, which are also known as inselbergs, these are mountains that are formed after erosion. They are formed through erosion. That the soft part of the mountain is washed away, leaving the hard part known as a toe. Then the hard part that remains resists erosion, and even if the agents of soil erosion acts upon this mountain, it cannot further erode this mountain. So the remaining mountain is referred to as inselberg or inselberg. Now, residual mountains or inselbergs are very common on plateaus. In fact, we say that isolated hills or isolated mountains on a plateau are known as incel belts. They are known as incel belts. Examples of these residual mountains or incel belts, we have Ahaga in Algeria, we have Mount Tibesti in Chad, we have Fisher's Tower in Kenya, and we have Brand Bag in Namibia. These are examples of residual mountains or incel belts. Ahaga in Algeria, Tibesti in Chad, Fisher's Tower in Kenya, and Brand Bag in Namibia. We also have a song about these mountains. Ahaga Algeria, Tibesti Chad, Fisher's Tower in Kenya, Brand Bag in Namibia. These are residuals mountains, Africa. So those are examples of residual mountains in Africa. So class, that is the end of our lesson today. We have learned about the two mountains, that is the fold mountains and residual mountains. I will advise that you can replay this video as many times as possible to get the facts about fold mountains and residual mountains.